Benji?
Benji's back. Where has Benji been? After hanging out with us losers, huh? Benji got tired of hanging out with the losers. Went over to hang out with his Dodger buddies.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah. All right, guys. Welcome. And we welcome Bora back after.
What's up, Bora?
Bora's
How you guys doing?
He's been on assignment.
I've been on school assignment.
Yeah, there you go. Priorities, right? Priorities.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Nice.
Come on, man. NorCal Sports Networks. Tell your professor there that you're taking a media correspondence class.
Yeah,
There
exactly. I'm gonna have
You
to
know what to do.
put off some homework.
How not? to
Yep,
do media.
exactly.
Yeah, how not?
Oh,
to do media.
okay, guys. I'm already gonna have to say this. I see a lot of talk about Jung Hoo Lee, not who Jung Hoo Lee.
Yeah, settle
Yeah,
down.
It's cool,
So-
but guys, it's practice, guys. It's practice.
It's practice, but it is good to see
It's
him
nice. Yes,
be the.
it's
I don't
nice.
care about the home run. I honestly could care less about the home run and double. What really excites me was the 109 exit velocity. That's the thing that I was most curious about. I mean, because he looks small. I mean, he's pretty skinny. He's pretty like fragile, frail. He's not that tall. He's not that big. And that was the one thing I was most concerned about is how is his power going to translate? How is his exit velocity going to translate? Is he going to hit a lot of weak ground balls and roll over a lot? But it is practice at the end of the day, but it's good to see him have a high exit velocity. It shows you that he has tremendous bat speed because he's pretty small.
Yeah, that's. I agree. I'm just saying, how many times have we been let down in spring? I'm trying to make it a soft landing here, guys.
No, exactly.
Because
Yeah,
it's happened in the past. Oh, this guy's gonna rank when he gets up to the when the regular season starts, and then he's a washout. Not saying that he is. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying temper expectations. So
he is not 195. There's no way he's 195.
Yeah, I'll say this about Larry's show last night. The
that was
guys
great.
calling him Ho. He's not Ho. It's Jung Hoo Lee.
There's no ho. That was great.
I'll say this.
Fantastic.
Hey, look, I like the kid. I think he's got what it takes to be. You can see the athleticism in him. On the home run, he was halfway to second base before it went out of the park. That's how much I like.
And you love to see it.
guy.
I love to see like the no bat flip and anything. You just, I mean,
Hustles.
he went
He hustles.
420 feet. So
Want to
it's
see,
like,
right?
He wasn't 100% sure it was gone, so he took off flying. It was going to be a triple if it about hit off the wall. He wasn't gonna coast, and so I like that. I'll just say this, guys. It is spring training. The hitters are ahead of the pitchers, and nobody knows Jung Hoo Lee yet. They don't have a book on him. When they get a book on him, he'll have his struggles and he'll have to adjust. But he's capable of making the adjustments because he's a good hitter. Mm-hmm. So once they figure out that he can hit the fastball, he's not going to see in Korea, you have probably an 88, 89 mile an hour fastball, right? Mm-hmm. And you have a 82, 83 off speed pitch.
Yeah, here it's 190.
Here it's going to be, on a lot of cases, it's going to be 95 and 82 because it's going to be such a mix of changeups going to be thrown in. A splitter off, a curve, different things that fool him because of the difference, but he'll figure it out.
Right.
Um,
The good players figure it out. Yes.
And he is a good player. Like you can see it. I mean, he has the athleticism, he has the speed. I mean, he was even on his double. I saw the clip. He was thinking about going to third. It wasn't just a pull-up double. He rounded second base thinking he was going to go to third. And that just shows you the mindset too. He's not just happy with the single. He's going to try to get that extra base.
He's going to be a catalyst. He's going to be a guy that is can hit the ball, put the ball in play, probably strike out 15% or less of the time, which is excellent.
Haven't seen that in a while.
When you consider Tony Gwynn was, I can't remember, he was under 10. But Larry and Dan will eat crow come mid-season when Lee is still balling out. James, what did I say? What have I said about Jung Hoo Lee that said, all I've said is it remains to be seen.
In the first year, he may have struggles.
In the first year, he may have struggles in the first year.
Come on.
I hope he doesn't, but I'm just telling you.
A lot of first year players have struggles.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I think somebody said they disagree with me. Oh, Michael Roeder. Michael, if you look at the article a day or two ago in the paper, talked about how he struck out on an off-speed pitch. It was Monday's game Tuesday's game, that Low Sweat was at. He struck out on an off-speed pitch in the dirt, and the interpreter was talking. They said they don't think he'll have a struggle with the fastball. It'll be the off-speed stuff.
Don't a lot of Asian hitters have that issue though? Like, isn't there swings? Aren't they taught to like really go after the fastball? I feel like they have the high leg kick and then their weight just goes.
Yeah, he has a big damn leg kick.
I mean,
yeah.
I think Ha-Sung Kim does that too. I think
Yeah.
Ha-Sung Kim strikes out a good amount of the time.
You notice Ohtani, he used to have a big leg kick. He doesn't. It's more of a toe tap now.
It's more of a toe tap, but all his weight is still going forward. I mean, Ohtani strikes out a lot too.
Yeah.
He just knows how to hit it.
But how about the things that's going to worry us the most? The starting rotation, right? What the hell? Come on!
What was there an official diagnosis with Beck?
Aneurysm
what was
in his shoulder.
Aneurysm in his shoulder.
Yeah, supposedly.
Do they have to remove that aneurysm, or how does that work?
I think they had to remove the whole right arm. No, I don't know. No, honestly, I don't know. They say, but it's going to take some kind of procedure. I don't know.
I think.
It's
better
than the shoulder than the brain.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. But I guess they're saying he's going to be out. But come on, you know what?
I still don't think they're going to sign Snell or Montgomery. But
this is the problem,
given
man.
what happened today, the chances that they sign him are higher. I mean, they have to be. They have to be at least second or third. Going around the second or third time about thinking about that contract and stuff.
There should not be any reason why they don't go get one of these guys. Why even have Wynn and Beck at the back end of your rotation? Just go out there. You've got money to spend, guys. Just do it. Right?
I think
is it going to really hamper the team that much if you get either Snell or Montgomery? Is it going to cripple the team that bad?
No, it's not. It's not, and that's the problem. I mean, they are banking on Ray and Cobb to come back and be healthy and pitch to like a 3 to 4 ERA. They're banking on those guys coming back and having a decent season. If that doesn't happen, and if Hicks struggles and he's gonna have to move to the bullpen, you could very well see the same rotation that you did last year, except Harrison is playing the Cobb role. And it's two main guys, and then the rest are just inning eaters in the bullpen. And the bullpen is pretty strong this year, and it's going to fizzle out towards the end of the season.
Let me ask you this, because word on the street today is that maybe Snell is considering a shorter-term deal like Bellinger, lowering his expectations. He was offered $6,150 with the Yankees.
What would you annual value of?
25.
I'll give him a 3-year, $90 million deal.
Well, that's the thing I'm going to ask you. What would you do if you were Snell? Do a 3-year 90 with opt-outs after each of the first 2 years, or take a 6? Hey, He's going to get opt-outs.
Yeah, I know.
Period.
After the second year,
He's
at
not
least
going to.
2 years. At least
He's going to get it after the first year. He's going to get it. Okay.
Do you think that's what could be holding this up right now? Could it be that like first?
No, I think
after?
I think it's the terms. They haven't even got there yet. I think he was focusing in on the longer term. I think he wanted 6 and 1. I think he wanted 6 and 1. What I proposed, 6 and 168. It beat Rodon's deal.
Right.
He wants to beat. He's not going to take less than Rodon. Rodon's had injuries. Rodon has been inconsistent, and Rodon got 6 and 162. Would not surprise me if they go back to the Yankees and say, look, we're ready to get a deal done here. We're looking at a shorter term deal with somebody else. You offered 6/150 to Rodon. He's my guy, but Snell is more accomplished than Rodon. He doesn't have this injury history that Rodon has. He's got 2 Cy Youngs. Why did you give 6/162? My client will take 6 and 175. And then the Yankees will squabble and they settle at 6 for 170, 169.
Here's a question. Does this open up the opportunity for other teams to get into Snell then?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, right. Now you got more people that's going to be battling.
This gives the Angels chances to sign him a little more value, just because they would be a team that would just
watch out for the Phillies.
We can sign Snell
Phillies?
to a year with an opt-out after
Texas?
the first year. If I were Farhan, what I would do is I would sign Snell to like a 6-year, give it 168, whatever it is. I would front load the contract, so the first 3 years are like 30 million each. What's the annual value on 168?
28,
right? Or 28. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I would front load it even to 35. The first 3 years are 35 each, right? And then I would after those first 3 years, I'd give a team opt out after year 3, after year 4, and after year 5. Only team opt outs, and the annual value is lower. I mean, maybe around 20 or something. So that would give
20 would
that would
cover
give
it.
Snell the what's 35 times 3, like
105.
105 guaranteed pretty much throughout his first 3 years. And then the Giants can just say, you know what, you're gonna have a lower annual value through the last 3 years. We'll decide if we want to keep you or not.
You know, it's funny. I could see Dupoto doing that. What Senior says, Mariners could swoop it. So the Mariners deal us a Tommy John recovering Robbie Ray, and they go sign Snell. I can totally see that.
Oh yeah, somebody could be more
that.
aggressive than Farhan, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I do think that he's signed somewhere. I think it's going to be closer to 3 and 33 and 32, maybe 33 tops. I think 35 might be a stretch, but it's possible. It's possible to do the 35. I do think, though, that what this is going to do is open it up. You know, it wouldn't shock me if the Dodgers, why not? They're already all in. They weren't,
Oh, man.
they weren't over they're over now.
They're already over, right?
Yeah. So what's the difference? And it's only their first year they're over. So if they want them for 1 year, 1 year,
1 year,
what is it?
get
The
your
Giants,
ring.
what if the Dodgers just go 1 and 45? You know,
I could see them doing that too.
And they get
my God.
You know, and they just, because they'll dip back under. They'll try and dip back under. It's the highest penalties when you're over 3 consecutive years.
3, correct, right?
And it resets if you come back down under, which they did last year. So they're not paying the huge, like 4 for $1. So
would be such an interesting team. Is the D-backs. I doubt they have any money, but if the D-backs can get Snell, they'd have a rotation of Gallen, Eduardo Rodriguez, Merrill Kelly,
Snell and
Snell
Fott.
and
Fott.
Fott. Yeah, exactly. That I mean, and they went to the World Series last year. That could be an interesting signing.
It's funny how you say that, Michael. Guess who was talking about Bauer? KMBR, Murph. I heard the clip earlier.
Today?
I guess they were talking about Bauer. And he says, hey, if you want to avoid the whole Bauer thing, then go sign Snell.
Yeah, we brought it up last night to Ned.
We did. Yeah, I brought that up. And he kind of he really didn't answer it.
He didn't really come, but he said we are a forgiving society. And you know what? He hasn't been convicted. It's not something that he was convicted of. In fact, you could practically say he was proven innocent because he wasn't guilty. And so but he was innocent of the charges because they were fabricated.
I heard there's some other maybe litigation though, right?
There's others out there, but I've heard there've been settlements with these women with no money exchanged, that these women, Bauer is in dead set against paying out for money on something that they're trying to, pull a fast one on them.
That would be the perfect signing. Honestly, it would be the perfect signing.
Absolutely.
Especially money wise, because I'm not going to say he's a guarantee, but he's a lot better than Beck and Win. And I mean, he's going to give you some innings. And he's going to be cheap. He could be that third, fourth guy in the rotation to start. I mean, he doesn't care. He just wants to pitch. I mean, he would be the perfect signing right now. It's just not going to happen with the.
Not going to happen with this regime. No. They're hypocrites because they already have one wife beater on. I think he's one of the owners.
Oh man!
Did I say it? Did I say Larry Bear?
Who?
Larry Bear knocking his wife in the chair? Hey! What the heck, man? The guy, it's on video. Man. We saw it. I know. They brought him back, so they're hypocrites. You heard it right here.
I didn't say it.
I said it, Larry.
Bye-bye credentials.
Bye-bye. They already denied me.
They're gone already. They're already gone.
They're giving out credentials to other YouTubers, but they told me no YouTubers. It's their policy. BS. Man. BS. You know what?
They're gonna have your mug on a damn poster.
Yeah, do not let
your mug in.
Hey, I'm on a blacklist for all of Major League Baseball because I got denied by the Padres, the Rangers, the Dodgers, and they just denied. So I'm on the no-flight list. So whatever. I just tell the truth. I'm sorry, tell the truth, and you get. People don't like the truth. They don't want to sign Bauer, but Larry Bear, they gave a second chance, and they didn't kick him out of the organization.
Good point.
So give me a break, Giants. I mean, Larry Bear, you ought to be the first guy to know that
they signed Gabe Kapler. They hired Gabe Kapler.
That clown.
He had
Kapler.
A history. He had a history.
Yeah, exactly. You signed that clown. No. Why not, Larry Bear? Why not sign Bauer? You know what it's like to go through having to go through some needing a second chance, being public humiliation. Exactly. And you did it, and you're better for it. So why not sign Bauer, give him a chance? Because I don't understand this. Seriously, Larry Bear, it wasn't forceful, but he was irritated. I don't think he meant to do it. It looked to me a little bit more accidental, but he still was on video grabbing his phone away from his wife. His wife falls to the ground. She's screaming. Who knows what she saw on the video or on the phone, Maybe it was a text message with another woman. Just guessing. Nobody knows. But he was probably caught cheating. and he had to go through counseling. He was, away from the game for a while. He lost his position.
When was
Kind of-
this?
This was, pull it up. Can we pull that up? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm sure. It was a few years ago.
It was like 19. It was the Farhan's first year or second year? First
I can't
year.
remember.
I think it was his first year.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, it was all over the news, man.
Jeez.
It might have been 19. Was it 19? It was before COVID. I know that.
And then they signed Kapler the year after.
Something like that.
Yeah, they signed Kapler for the 2019 season, right? Or no,
No,
2020.
2020. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eric, I know Dan has seen the article that I sent you today, Dan. Eric, have you seen that? It's like the SF Gate article comparing
No.
Melvin to Kapler.
Oh, really? Oh, it must be great.
It was.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. Hey, can we show this without sound on TMZ?
I wouldn't do it.
What can we show it on?
We get hammered for everything on this damn. They're out for you, Dan.
Oh, here it is in Chronicle.
Oh,
Let's
if it's
see.
on the Chronicle, maybe we get away with it.
Hold on. The access to this service is forbidden since the specific partner is blocked. Wait a minute. Can we put courtesy San Francisco Chronicle?
Sure, I'll do that.
Let me play this first and see if
Would you search it up, Dan, to find this?
just Larry Bear knocks wife over or something like that,
I want to see this video.
know,
I've never
something
seen
like
this
that.
before.
Shoot, why can't I get this? All this for Trevor Bauer.
What the
We-
heck? What is it? Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean,
That's so random, too.
Supposedly, Kyle McKiernan knows the person who filmed it, right? Something like that.
let's see. Boom, 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 TMZ. There she goes. Oh, Larry, give me that phone. I don't want you to see. I'm looking at gay porn. Oh, oops.
Oh my god! Oh my god! See you guys. It was nice knowing you. This is the last episode of NorCal Sports Network. We're
Just strike
soon to
that.
be cease and desist. We're done, man. We're done.
No, we're not.
He's probably best buds with whoever runs YouTube. Isn't he out of the Bay Area? The guy who runs YouTube?
Who knows? Who knows? Look, whatever he was doing, he knocked his wife over.
Trying
He
to get
got
the
in
phone.
trouble.
Yep.
He got nailed. I personally, when I saw it, I thought my first reaction was, it wasn't that bad. It was like he didn't mean to knock her over.
There was no intention of.
Yeah, there was no intention to knock her over, but it happened, and it's on video, and it doesn't look good. And so the point is,
He got a second chance. And
He got a
some
second
people
chance.
deserve second chances.
That's what
yeah,
you're talking
and,
about.
you know what? He's probably a better man today for it,
Yeah,
Exactly.
probably is.
and he probably is.
So what you're
Ha-
saying is Bauer may also be a better man.
I'm definitely saying that.
It
I'm
could
definitely
work well
saying
for
that.
both sides. Bauer could go back to Cy Young form. He could pitch for you for the rest of his career, thanking you for the opportunity you got, and he could also learn from this.
And guess what? It makes Farhan look like a genius.
Exactly.
That's
Feeds
my
his
point.
ego.
That's my point. My point is this. Look, he made a mistake. Who hasn't made mistakes? Everybody's made mistakes. It's just because we live in this politically correct world that women can accuse men of just about anything and get away with it. Now, when it's true, as I thought it was at first, I was like, Bauer should never see a baseball field again. Put him away. I was irritated. I was angry. But, then the evidence comes out and there you go. So,
Ooh, check
anyway.
this out. Lou Marston, thank you. He always has the good information. Being leap year, Giants have lower level tickets for 50 of 81 games at $29.
Oh wow, really? Should
Wow.
snag him up, and we'll give him away as
You
gifts.
think-
But then no one will want them.
Yeah, you think they're hurting? You're seriously? Oh my gosh, man, that's bad. That's pretty bad.
$29 just for today only.
Ooh. Well, yeah, probably.
Must be
You probably have to
today
buy-
only.
Yeah, probably today only. But still,
They're just looking for money. Maybe if they get enough, they can afford to get Snell.
that's crazy.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. That's
When was the
nuts.
last time I was on the show? It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Were
I
we
think it was.
Was it
Was it
when
after
we were
this?
talking
Right
about,
after the Super Bowl, I think.
Might have been. I think we were talking Luis Matos, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
I know
looks
you're
great. He looks
He
great.
looks great. You guys see the video of his home run the other day? Yesterday? Or
I
the day
did not
before?
see that.
I didn't see a video of the home run.
Yeah, there was a on Twitter, Hum Baby, I think, posted it.
Oh no, I thought it was Jung Hoo Lee's base hit. Oh, maybe he had the home run on there too.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Because I think it was the same time that JD Davis, same game JD Davis hit a home run, right?
It might may have been. I don't know. Yeah, Luis Matos crushes one. Yeah, February 28th.
Someone broke into my car today and left me Giants tickets in my glove box. Oh man, that's great.
That's hilarious. That's a crime.
That's a crime. Oh man, that was pretty good.
Dang. Oh man.
But that's a concern. Okay, say they don't go sign Montgomery or Snell. Who's coming into the 4 or 5 spot in the rotation then? Jelly?
Oh, don't put Jelly.
He
in
needs
there,
to be
man.
cut. He doesn't. I don't think he's a.
Who else? Who else?
Mason Black.
Is he on the 40?
Is he?
I'm guessing
No.
they're gonna probably put Beck on the 60 day.
Yeah.
Mason Black is not on the 40 now.
Nope. So they'll have to add him
Is
to the
Carson?
40.
Why is Carson Wisenhunt?
He's not on the 40 either.
Why is he not a spring training invitee?
He is. He is.
Yeah,
He is.
Wissenhunt is in, yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
Wisenhunt is.
Has he pitched in a game yet?
Not yet.
I thought he has.
Okay.
Or was it Birdsong?
Maybe he pitched.
I know. You know what? I
I
think it might have been Birdsong.
yeah.
Because I want to see what he can do.
They're searching for. I mean, they had some guy today. I can't remember who it was. Pitch. They got to again. It's like who are these people? I don't even know who they are. I mean, we know the guys that are in the farm system that have been talked about, but yeah, Melvin keeps talking about Jelly. He likes him. I mean, man, he's throwing up some just BP out there. So we'll have to. What is that?
Oh yeah, Marcell Ozuna is a great example. Yeah,
What do we got?
I mean
here?
he was found guilty. Ozuna was, and he's
Ozuna, exactly.
He was found guilty. Bauer hasn't been found guilty.
No,
Yeah, I forgot about
understand it.
Ozuna. Yeah, Ozuna, man.
It's just what pisses me off.
Herman too, right? From New York, the guy who
Mhm.
pitched a perfect game.
Yep.
Yeah,
If Bauer
what pisses
was,
me off-
I think Bauer would be signed right now if he was just, if he didn't have the personality he did in the locker rooms.
Yeah, maybe that could be it. And the spider tack stuff.
Exactly.
it
How
just-
he
it just
completely
irritates
exposed
me
Major League.
No end that the Giants they have this need. It's you can do a 1-year deal. It's minimum wage with some bonuses built in. It's perfect, but they won't do it simply because of just the whole. They're worried about people will boycott or whatever this. They're so worried about
Their image.
what their image, it's just the day and age we live
It's
in. Everything's
too much of a
been-
business and less of an actual baseball team.
everything's gone nuts with ever since COVID hit. It's just crazy
World got a
because
little bit weird after COVID. Yeah.
because prior to Larry Baird did what we talked about earlier. He's fine. If he did that now, I don't think he'd, I think the Giants would be like, whoa, I don't know. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah, but it's not looking good. They're going to have to make a decision sometime to find out what's going to happen with this rotation. I don't think Wynn has pitched yet, right? He hasn't pitched yet. He's still recovering from what did he have?
Elbow
Yeah.
soreness. But I think that's going to turn into Tommy John eventually because he had that same thing last year.
Yeah, Dan was talking about that a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact.
Elbow pain doesn't go away, elbow soreness doesn't go away.
Hey, Tom, we did do a poll on signing Bauer, and it was 70% of the chat were okay with signing Bauer. We did that, about 3-4 days ago, Dan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Aaron. There's no other team that wants him either. There's plenty of other teams that need him. Texas needs a starting pitcher. The Mets need a starting pitcher. They could have easily signed him. So there's probably something else to it. But there's no excuse for Snell or Montgomery. No excuse. You have the money.
There's really no excuse.
Here's the deal with those guys. Here's where the excuse, I think, comes in if you're the Giants or any other team. If the demands are, 200 million plus, and he's not coming down, then I say kick go ahead and, sit out. I'm not paying a guy just because I have this great need for this year. I'm not going to get stuck with a 6-7 year deal and owe the guy, close to 30 million a year for 7 years. That's just not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Too many, red flags when it comes to all 4 of those free agents. Bellinger signed, but all 4 of them had serious question marks. Okay. And they still do. That's why they didn't get the long-term deal. I wouldn't sign any one of these guys right now, especially the way the market is. I'm not caving in and giving any more than 4 years for Snell. Maybe, I don't even know if I want to go 5. He's had 2 Cy Youngs in 18 and 23. In between, he was average to slightly above average.
Correct.
He wasn't like lights out, man, this guy's really a knock him out pitcher you can count on. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery, he's never even made an all-star team. Okay. How about Chapman? The guy.
There shouldn't even be a conversation about around
Chapman hit like 240 last year.
We don't need Chapman.
17 homers, 5 were in April, and he was hitting 400 in April. So the guy tanked.
You said there's a reason why Bauer isn't signed. There's also a reason why Matt Chapman hasn't been signed. Because he's so overrated and he's just not that good. And other teams see it too. I mean, it's not just the Giants who might need a third baseman. Other teams need third baseman too, and they're not signing him. So
right. Cubs need a third baseman. Toronto needs a third baseman where he played last year. There's a reason Toronto hasn't signed him for 5 years. They don't want him.
Yep.
And if the Giants get stuck with him for anything close to 5 years and 100 million, they're going to be just laughed off this. I mean, I'll just be ripping them. And, and of course, everybody be like, oh, Matt, it's like signing a guy. You're signing Matt Chapman when he was with the A's. That's what you're thinking you're getting. He's not. He's not the same Matt Chapman.
He's not.
It's just.
What's the priority? Starting rotation, right? That's the priority right now.
Absolutely. You got a big hole. You don't even have more than 2 pitchers. I guess Hicks is the third. You got 2 pitchers it looks like you can count on in Webb and Harrison. Who knows how long Hicks can last? And then 4 and 5, you don't have anything, and you're playing guys that are not on your roster, that are not on the 40, and you're testing them out. That's the need. Don't even get me Chapman. Forget it. Don't even think about Chapman if you're not if you go out and spend Chapman 4 or 5 years, close to 20 million AAV, then you're nuts. You're nuts, and you need pitching. If it was me, if I'm that dang general manager running this club, I'm signing both of them, because you know what?
Exactly.
I can trade one of them or both at the trade deadline.
And it makes your team better, and it also sends a message to other teams. It's like, you know what? We care. And
I'll tell you what,
we're gonna make the push.
You signed Jordan Montgomery, Blake Snell. I will say that they are odds on to make the odds are favorable that they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you would have Webb, Snell, Montgomery, Harrison, 4, and Hicks for a while, the 5, and then you can slide him into the bullpen when Cobb comes in. Now you got 5, and then you got Robbie Ray coming later.
And then you got 6, which is good for everybody.
And now you've got a pitching staff that could actually, even if you don't hit very well, can win you a playoff series.
That's a World Series pitching rotation.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's sitting right in front of you.
Webb is a top 5 pitcher in baseball. Snell is a top 10 pitcher in baseball.
Well, he was top 2 last year. He was the top in the National League.
Exactly. Right? He won the Cy Young last year. Montgomery has been consistent for his whole career, pretty much.
Yeah, he's solid.
Harrison is your best pitching prospect in a long time.
You would have a chance to win every day you took
exactly, because every day that you put one of those guys out, they can pitch a shutout. Each one of them can pitch a shutout.
I mean, that would be my number one priority, and I said it all off season: pitching. I said, go sign Snell, go sign Montgomery, go sign Hicks, and sign Soler. You got 2 of the 4. I do not think Matt Chapman is worth the money when you are limited with what you can spend. Put it into pitching. You already have defense in Casey Schmidt. And if you're concerned he can't hit, you know what? You got Flores that can step in there and play third base for a while. Flores, Flores, I don't understand the whole Flores thing, in the sense the guy was their team. He was the best hitter last year on the team. He needs 300 to 400 at bats minimum. Find a spot for Flores to play a few days, 3-4 days a week in the lineup, especially when there's a lefty. He's at first base.
I think the platooning with him and Wade, I think there's a little bit of a tight leash on Wade, just because Flores is the vet and he had their best season as a hitter last year. So I think Wade is going to start off as the starting first baseman against righties. I don't think he's going to start against lefties, but I think
and he's going to bat third probably too.
Probably, but I think if he starts off slow, and Flores starts off a little hot, I think Flores can eventually become that full-time first baseman, or at least most of the time first baseman.
The problem with Flores is he's not they probably have, I'm going to guess, looking at their roster, they have 2 guys in the starting lineup that are potential 162 players, and they're not going to be full 162, but if they can give you 150, that's Jung Hoo Lee and Thairo Estrada. The rest are not built to play that long, and they'll break down.
I could see Matos being another everyday guy.
Matos could be. Flora, I mean, Conforto, if he could stay healthy, has, he could. What you want, in my opinion, what you want from these guys let me just tell you how many games ideal I think would be. I would say, the lefty's going to get the lion's share because there's more right-handed pitching. So I would say you're looking at about 100 games for Wade at first, and the other 60 or so with Flores. And Flores becomes a pinch hitter in the other games that he's not out there, and maybe occasional third base if you need him or whatever, depending on how the season's going. Estrada, I'd like to see Estrada play about 135.
I'd like to see
games.
Estrada pace himself a little bit
Yeah.
because he started out super hot last year and he was
I'd like
going
to see
really hard.
I'd like
and
to
then
see
he
Estrada
cooled off
play
towards the end and injured.
135. Luciano, who knows what you can get out of him. Hopefully you can get 125 games out of Luciano. Short or third base, whether it's Davis or Schmidt, again, 110, 120 games there. They're maybe split up between a couple guys. Left field, Conforto, maybe 120 games. Center field, Lee, you'd like to see Lee probably get in 145 to 150 plus games so that he has a little break. Right field, that's open. I mean, that's just wide open. I don't know what you're
When is Yaz
going
to be back?
He hit today. He played today.
Okay. So here's my prediction for what's going to happen in right field. I think Yaz is going to start out as the starter. But he's going to get injured throughout the season. It's bound to happen. So when he gets injured, Matos is going to sub in for him, and Matos is going to play pretty well. And I think towards the end of the season, you're going to see Yaz go out for a decent amount of time, and Matos is just going to take that job and run with it.
I sure hope so.
I think that's what's going to happen because I think right now Matos is just he put on the weight in the offseason. He did the work. He just seems poised for a breakout. Like for all things considered, last year he had a decent year still. I think he hit like 240 or 250. So he didn't have a bad year per se. And I think a lot of that, or a decent amount of those struggles he had last year were due to the weight issues. He was playing at like 160. Right now he looks like 180, 190 maybe.
Is this career, Eric, or last 6-7 years? It looks like career.
This kind of goes in line with what Lou is saying. So let
me see if I can guess the ones who it is.
Okay, first off, would you like to have both of these pitchers on the rotation or in the rotation?
Yeah.
If you had these two pitchers along with Webb,
the one on the right is Blake Snell. The one on the left is
I think Benji got it. Did Benji get it, Eric?
Did Benji get it? Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do this exercise. Hold on one second. No, that's not what I wanted. Hate it when it does that. See if it works this time. It's not what I wanted. 1 second.
Are we realistically expecting Robbie Ray to be
This is going to be next
this year?
All right. That's going to be 2025.
Okay.
All right. I'm not saying for 2024 because we don't know what Robbie Ray is going to look like.
There's still a possibility he could come back and be a decent pitcher, right? There's always that possibility. It's just the odds are just against him.
Look at this. Three-headed monster.
Yeah.
The WAR.
And then that's not even including Harrison.
Look at the ERAs. Look at the ERA pluses. Robbie Ray is a little bit separate, but look at that. Strikeouts. The K rate 22, 28, 29.
Is there an issue with having too many left-handers?
No.
Okay, because that
Come on. Would you say no to like a Bumgarner and a Randy Johnson if they were together? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
No,
that these
yeah.
guys are like
I
it, but
mean,
Blake Snell and Blake
if they
Snell's pretty
can-
decent.
If they can sign Blake Snell, I mean, Blake Snell would give them so much freedom and opportunity, really. Because you could really, if you don't sign Blake Snell, then either Wisenhunt or Mason Black or both of them are going to have to come up early and pitch some innings. If you can sign Blake Snell, you can really
That's
control
what I'm
the
saying.
pace.
2 years,
You can
2024,
control the
2025.
pace of how you want to develop Wisenhunt and or Black.
Well, let
you
me
don't
ask
have to
you
rush them.
Let me ask
and
you
you can
the
take it slow.
question this way, Bora. Would you rather have Blake Snell, Robbie Ray, Logan Webb, Cobb, and Harrison? So you got Ray, Snell, and Harrison, Webb, and Cobb, 3 lefties. Or would you rather have Logan Webb, Cobb, Hicks, Wynn, and Harrison? Did I say Harrison already yet? So you got 1 lefty, you got 4 righties, and one lefty.
The first one, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, obviously the left. So it's the question is not a big deal who you have. A lot of teams only have 1 lefty in their rotation. They're 4. Ideally, you go 3-2.
Because there are more right-handed batters, right? So
generally, seems like there's a lot of lefties though. I mean, but there generally are more right-handed batters. But trying to think of could you put another picture up there just for the heck of it?
Yep.
Could you put in there put in Clevenger, Mike Clevenger and Mike Lorenzen with who's got similar years pitched? Would you say Webb?
Who do you want me to get rid of? Or do you want me, because I can add up to 6.
Just take out Snell. We already know what Snell looks like.
Okay. Who else? So I got Mike Clevenger. Who else?
Mike Lorenzen. Is his first name Mike?
I think so.
Yeah, Michael.
I'm just curious. They're available.
I don't like.
What's his first name? It's not well, here, let me see.
Michael Lorenzen.
Michael. He doesn't go by Mike.
Clevenger actually had a pretty good year last year.
I just want to see what these guys look like. They're probably in the ERAs in the 4s.
No, Clevenger.
Career-wise.
Clevenger. No, 3-4. Here we go. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
345.
Clevenger's had a pretty good career.
But if I'm not mistaken, I think he's got some domestic abuse history.
Yeah, exactly. He's another guy who you would be signing.
I don't think the Giants would sign him.
Yeah.
Fits in with the
ERA plus is nice.
Wow, 127.
That's taken into consideration the ballparks he pitches in. His walk rate isn't too bad. Walk weight. Got it almost a 25% strikeout rate.
I mean, it's the Giants pitcher. You can't even put up Lorenzen and Cobb. Put up Cobb in there. I want to see what Cobb looks like compared to these guys.
Let me just do those two. Hold on. Let me get
Cobb and
Ray and Webb.
Yeah, do Cobb and Lorenzen and Clevenger. What's the deal with Clevenger? Has been convicted or is it? What's the deal?
No, I thought he was under investigation. I don't know if anything.
He had something.
So who do we got? Lorenzen, Cobb, Clevenger, and who else?
That's it.
It's kind of fun. I like this exercise. There you go. Alex Cobb's got a much longer career. That's why his numbers are with his.
Yeah, those numbers look really good. I like.
I like the one on the right. Yeah, with the ERA plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the guy on the left.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's a good one.
What one do you like?
You like Lorenzen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Lorenzen.
I don't know. Look at those numbers, man.
Lorenzen.
You can't.
Are you looking at him?
Are you
looking at the numbers, Eric? Come on.
Don't even tell me. Come on, give me a break. You guys are killing me.
Jeez,
you're killing me.
Sidekick. What kind of sidekick is on? All right, let's take a look. Eric's looking at
you can't see. I'm right.
Has Whit Merrifield signed yet?
Yeah, he did. He signed with the Phillies. ERA plus. Look at Cobb and Lorenzen. Cobb and Lorenzen are about the same pitcher. That's weird.
Yeah.
Look at their ERAs aren't far apart. ERA plus.
Strikeout. Wow, strikeouts is.
Just less time for Lorenzen.
That's it. Right.
That's it. Lorenzen's not built up very strong either. But look at the. He walks more than Cobb, but it's pretty similar. He was a reliever a lot, Lorenzen. That's why he's got more games.
Yeah,
but less innings.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if you're not going to sign Snell and or Montgomery, preferably signing both, then sign somebody because you need pitching. But whatever. If they don't sign Snell, they're just not serious about winning. They're just not serious.
Oh man!
If they don't sign, here's the thing. If they don't, they've already said they want to do a youth movement or whatever with the pitching staff, right? If they don't sign Snell and they bring up Black and or Wisenhunt, right, to fill out those last two spots,
yeah,
and they don't put Matos, Ramos, and Schmidt in the field to start the season, I question I would question everything because that is completely in the opposite direction.
That's
that
just
you want to go
because
with.
You're going to lose all the game.
Conforto is not going to be on this team next year. Yaz is not going to be on this team next year. JD Davis is not going to be on this team next year. Austin Slater is most likely not going to be on this team next year. All these guys aren't going to be on your team next year. Casey Schmidt, Elliot Ramos, Marco Luciano,
Matos.
Tyler Fitzgerald, Matos. These guys are going to be on your team next year.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well try to develop them and play them. You can't have both ways. You can't do a veteran development in the field and a pitching and a young youth development in the pitching rotation. You can't have both.
Weird. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. No, Rich Hill has not retired. He's 40-something years old, but yep. I saw an article, a couple of days ago. No, Rich Hill has not retired.
You just need an innings eater for the last two spots, really. Like they don't have to have great ERAs, but you just need someone who can eat innings because you do not want to do what you did last year, which is feeding into the bullpen and having the bullpen carry the load for the last 2 to 3 games. You just need someone separate from the bullpen in the starting rotation that can give you innings. You want to leave the bullpen alone.
Okay, Bub, I see what you're saying. Veteran pitching plus youth in the field. Here's a question to ask both of you. You have Harrison, you have Wisenhunt. Birdsong looks like he's going to be doing something.
Is he a starter or is he a reliever?
He's a starter. And he also Landon Roop, who may or may not. We'll see. And you got Mason Black. That's a lot of pitching, right? Who would bring back the biggest haul? And who would you be willing to give up to get said haul?
The biggest haul would probably be either Birdsong or Wisenhunt.
Out of that group?
Yeah. Can't use all of them, right? We can't.
Right,
What would you use? Who would you use to go out and get somebody? Whether I don't know if it's another pitcher, probably not. It's probably
See, I don't know if you need. I don't know if that's the reason why they're not going after Snell. I mean, maybe they just want to use all of these guys and have a rotation in like 2 to 3 years of Webb, Harrison, Wisenhunt, Black,
all of
and
them
Birdsong.
all hit though. That's what I'm saying. Are
That's
all
the
of them
thing,
gonna
right?
Hit?
They're probably all not going to hit, but I can see it from the Giants' perspective as, what if you trade away the guy that does hit and you keep the guys that don't hit?
But
So
if you're
then
trading,
you don't have anybody.
You're going to be asking for something big in return.
Oh,
Look,
of course,
I'm not saying you,
of course,
because you just don't know. And
here's the thing, though, like, we can see the potential in especially Birdsong and Wisenhunt. I think those two have really high
so would you
potential
trade Harrison?
to be. Yeah, including Harrison. I mean, I'm not counting Harrison because I think he's pretty much cemented into the rotation.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do, guys. You do exactly what Bubrad.
Bring in Snell and Monty. It'll attract Big Bat.
Let me show you what I'm talking about here.
Depends on how many years, though, because if it's
here's
They will
what
know
you
by
do.
the year
then
which
yeah.
pitcher to trade.
Take
Okay.
a look at this. Add this up here, guys. I'll do it in my head. Conforto, 18 million. Let's say you got to pay 6 of it to somebody else. So you're getting rid of 12 million. You get rid of Yaz, that's 8 million. That's 20 million. Get rid of JD Davis. That's 7 million. You just got rid of 27 million. Who was the other person? Slater?
Mhm.
Slater's making 4 million.
4 million.
31 million. You just trimmed off your payroll, and that's paying $6 million.
JD Davis would be gone.
That's trading 4 guys just to move off of them. You've got guys to play in their spots. You already got Fitzgerald and Schmidt. You can play the young guys. You got outfielders with Matos and Ramos, Meckler. And you dump off 31 million off the books, and Bart doesn't get you. They're going to move Bart anyway. That's not a lot of money. Maybe
He's
$1
not
million.
going to get you anything either.
So you move $31 just to get rid of it.
$31. Woo!
31 million.
Yeah, I know.
But if somebody was willing to take Conforto's full salary, you get rid of 37 million. That's practically enough, to get Montgomery and Snell, because I don't think Montgomery commands nearly anything close to what Snell gets. Say Snell gets a short-term deal, $333.99. Maybe you get Montgomery for $3 for 60 to 70, probably 70. 23 million a year roughly. Just what the market is. But so you're putting out, 33, 50 million, but so you've increased your payroll by $25 million, which they can do, and they stay under the luxury tax.
This is also assuming that other teams value
Correct.
Wisenhunt.
That's right.
Right?
I think they'll value Harrison. They're going to value Harrison.
I don't think Harrison's going anywhere. I think Harrison is going to be part of this team for the next 10, 15 years.
I like what Turd is talking about too. Could you imagine what you could get back if you're trading Luciano and Harrison? Because you got Tyler Fitzgerald, right? I mean,
I think that's too much AAV for both of those guys. They're both not going to average 32 to 35 million a year.
They're going to average the total is going to be, if you signed Snell and Montgomery, the totals per year is probably going to be around 60, 55,
55
at the most.
55 to 60 at the most, I think.
Yeah, Jordan's not going to get as much as Snell. No way.
It's going to be probably 10 million less than Snell.
Yeah.
But this thing has to now
exactly.
Here
Jackson,
we are.
Forget this year. I'm talking about 25 and beyond.
Exactly.
25
And
24 is
the
lost.
Giants are saying forget this year too. That's why
Yeah,
they're not
they
going
are.
after all these guys. If
Yep.
they were saying, "Oh, we think we're a real contender this year," they would have signed Snell already. They would have signed Montgomery. They would have signed Bellinger because they could have. But they don't think they're a real contender this year. That's why they've talked about the youth movement.
Then why
They
would
just
you
have
go
to
out
put
and
the youth in
sign
there.
Jorge Soler?
Right.
He's a
I don't
Unless you're
filler.
get
gonna,
I
that.
mean,
unless
who
you're
else do
gonna
you have
trade
as a
him,
DH?
Right.
maybe you can use him as trade bait to pick up something. Then you only pay him for a half a year. That's fine. That's could be the issue. But I don't understand why Bob Melvin would want to come on probably his last managerial swan song
Right.
to come and take over a rebuild. I mean,
Well, because what they're doing now isn't anything spectacular and trying to go for something.
well,
They're treading water right now.
yeah. I mean, if they do not sign a starting pitcher from this group, and we hear that these guys sign, a 3-year contract for even if it's 30 plus million a year. I mean, we know that hitters don't want to come here, but pitchers do. That would
Yeah.
be just absolutely unforgivable. And if Farhan, unless ownership says you can't go over this amount, if that's not the case, Farhan, if he can't get it done, should be sent packing immediately. I mean, come on. You this is really, your lineup is not great, but it's not
bad. I mean, it's a decent lineup.
It's not the worst. Jung Hoo Lee looks like he's going to be a formidable player, a good leadoff hitter. Estrada in the 2-hole is, a major league hitter. They put Wade third, fourth would be Soler, fifth Conforto, sixth is probably going to be JD Davis, assuming. 7 would be probably Bailey. 8's going to be who am I missing? An outfielder? Yaz. Maybe you flip Yaz and Bailey. Maybe you put, let's see. Yeah. 6 would be Davis. 7 would be Yaz. 8 would be Bailey. 9 Luciano, or flop, something like that. But I mean, I think Luciano hitting the 2-hole today. He's just getting going. Hopefully Luciano's out there tomorrow. Probably not, though. They'll probably say, well, we're going to rest the hamstring and, make sure.
Okay, real quick, guys. Now, about the lineup, you guys, it's not a tire fire, but it's the same lineup as last year. Except for Soler and Lee.
And you know what? I'm not excited about Tyro Stroud at all, honestly. I think he's pretty average.
Luis Arias.
I'm looking at his advanced statistics right now. He's in the bottom 4% of the league in exit velocity last year. And he was in the bottom 3% of the league in walk percentage. He walked 4% of the time, and he struck out 20% of the time. Is that really what you want as a number 2 hitter? Because assuming Lee gets on base a lot, do you really want someone that strikes out a lot and who doesn't walk a lot? I mean, that's not someone who you really want in your 2 hole.
Good point. That's what I'm saying. Dan, are you opposed to trading some of these young pitchers? Supposedly their teams are asking about them, right?
I know they're asking because Melvin said that's who they called for.
So why not? Why not?
If you're going to get good everyday position players,
proven. I don't want prospects for prospects.
No, you don't need you want a guy like Luis Arias, that can play second base, and then you can move Estrada if you want to.
I mean, Ned said it
even
talking
the
about prospects. They're not
Kim.
Prospects ain't everything.
Trade for Kim.
Yeah.
Him and
well,
Lee,
he's going to be
friends.
a free agent next year. I don't know. You think San Diego would trade? Maybe. I don't know. I think
mean,
they're trying to go for it.
if they don't extend him, then they would trade him. But I think they're going to try to extend him. I think there's a decent chance, though, he tests the market and he signs with the Giants because I mean, Lee is his best friend.
Yeah, and if San Diego's kind of sucking it up, maybe they trade him at the deadline since
I could see that happen. I could really see that happen. Could you, Eric? Could you pull up that SF Gate article?
Oh yeah,
in the private chat.
Clippers lost to the Lakers last night.
I really thought this was pretty funny.
Let's see. This is SF Gate by Mr. Alex Simon.
So what did Simon say?
It's pretty good. One clear thing has emerged from the San Francisco Giants from the first 2 weeks of spring training. There seems to be a whole lot of more structure under the new manager, Bob Melvin, than there was under Gabe Kapler. And the veterans seem to be loving it. Melvin has brought a bunch of rules to the Giants during spring training, most notably around the national anthem. Like it. Melvin is requiring every single person who could be in the Giants dugout for a game, players, coaches, trainers, and even the bat boys to be on the field for the anthem. I like it. That's me. I don't know whatever, but I like it.
It's not a political statement. It's more to say that we're ready to play is what
ready
he
to
says.
Play. Gotcha. It was quite noticeable on the first day of spring training too, with NBC Sports Bay Area Alex Pavlovich showing the cue to return to the dugout after the anthem.
Although I will say that idiot Kapler did it for political reasons.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Idiot, that a-hole out of town.
A story from the Athletics. Drew Baggerly earlier this week said that the anthem rule is about sending a message to the opponents rather than any political statement. There it is. It's all about perception that we're out here ready to play. I like it. That's it. If you want your team ready to play, I want the other team to notice it too. It's really
looks like they're ready to play. They haven't won in 5 games.
That's
Homer Flores added. It shows that we're ready to play. That's the message we want to send to the other team. Even if you're not
put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
You're there to watch the game. It's definitely something he wanted us to do. We're there to play, right? I think it's good. It doesn't mean you'll have to be a good result this season, but it's a good way to start.
You guys didn't want positivity night, so
okay, we're getting into the whole.
I'm giving you. You didn't want positivity night. You got to have us have positivity night once a month for 30 minutes. We've got to have a positivity.
That got voted down.
I know.
It got voted down.
Can you believe it, Bora? Nobody wants to have just a little positive.
Everyone
they'd rather have reality.
Eric is the leader too. Eric.
They'd rather have reality.
Reality. All right, here
reality.
We go.
If we had positivity, I'll tell you what. If we had positivity night, and $1,000 was on the line for not saying a negative word during the positivity hour, $1,000. If you get through it, Eric would be out within the first minute.
Eric would start, and he's like, "I can't do this. I can't do it anymore."
A minute? No way. I don't care how much it is. I got some damn freaking principles here, man. Come on. Where we go? It's not just the anthem things we're about. On the first day of spring, the day after pitchers and catchers reported, Melvin made it known that being detail-oriented was a top priority for him. Bay Area's new group, Evan Weback, made a note of the first ways Melvin wanted that shown. Timeliness. Look at that. He's an old-school manager who's going to be strict on that. Logan Webb told Weback. I think that's a positive change that we're going to have from the get-go. Our first meeting today was number one. This number one thing is to be on time. That's just a little bit more attention to detail, I say. Oh, cool. There you go. Be on time.
Yeah, that's right. They do get a credit for a win. You do in hockey, right? Or 2 ties gives you 2 points. That's like 1 win, right? In hockey. So, yeah.
Is there anything else in here let's see.
No, wait, scroll back up. Scroll back up a little bit.
No, scroll back down. Scroll back down. Scroll down. A little further down. Right up. Right there. I want to see. Yeah, okay. Just
All right. Melvin made clear that doing these things direct response to capitalist methods. A lot of things I'm doing aren't an indictment on something that didn't happen before I was here. It's just what I like to see. Okay, fair enough. The veterans in particular seem to have embraced it. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Don't care what Slater really has to say, to be honest with you. Kapler's lack of rules was intended to reflect trust in his players. Whew. Yeah, where did that get you, buddy?
Kapler.
Bagley even referenced Mike Krzyzewski's "Fend for yourself" quote after Kapler. I remember that last year. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Scroll a little bit up. This is what there was something that made me click onto the article. A little more. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Right here. Wait. Wait. Keep on going. Right there. Yeah. As Weback wrote.
Yeah, Melvin being on time for his media session with reporter was another departure from his predecessor. Webeck also dropped a nugget on the former manager that Kapler once said he preferred texting to face-to-face interaction, even in the same room.
What a clown.
What?
Speaking of this guy.
Don't do it.
Shift gone. You expect.
That's weird, man.
The club
So
has
we're
a
in this.
chance to be at the top with home runs. I mean, you really have three guys with Jock, Haniger, and Conforto, who have 30 home run potential.
More than that, but yes, I agree.
And the rest of the club, if you look at their lineup, everybody has 50
More than that.
plus.
More than that.
Estrada, Bart, and BR. I mean, you could potentially lead the league in home runs. What are you expecting from these guys? Are you looking for them to hit 20 home runs the infield, every guy on the infield? And I mean, is that a goal?
Well, this is sort of the message that I was mentioning from this morning, which is the physical capability is in there for all of these guys. So none of these guys go into the season like, I don't think I could hit 10 or 15. I don't think I could hit 20. But we've seen that power potential exists through training, conditioning, minor swing adjustments, minor approach changes. So sure, like all of these guys can have big home run years. That is dependent on the work that they're going to do. But one of my expectations is that everybody gets a little bit better, and collectively that helps the team win.
But none of them hit 20 except Flores.
Every
Right?
time he talks, it just bugs me for some reason.
Yeah,
Like
he had to throw in that more than that. I gave
More
those
than that,
guys
yeah.
30
It's like
homers.
snarky.
I
It's a snarky
was-
comment. It's just
Everything's snarky with him.
yeah.
Larry asked him a question last year about one of the pitchers. He said he thought he looked good. It was that Dabovich. Says Dabovich looked like and he goes, actually, he didn't have very good stuff today. It's like he's got to just always.
He's got to always be right.
Yeah, he's got to act like the smartest guy in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
He thinks he's the smartest guy in the room too.
Yeah, this is why we look at our coaches and stuff. That's why I love Steve Kerr. A lot of people get down on Kerr. I don't understand it. I think Steve Kerr's done a phenomenal job holding this team together. It's starting to gel now. Guys are playing in their right spots. He's been around a long time. He's seen it all. It's a marathon season. And, he just is a guy that is first class. A lot of people don't like Shanahan, and I understand that. He can rub people the wrong way at times with his answers and stuff.
It's not just who you are, but it's who you bring as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's another positive thing about this season right now is I think Kapler sort of like took surprise to everybody of how bad of a manager he was and how weird of a person he was. And I think those reports saying that Farhan was creating the lineups and like he was doing so much in the clubhouse, I think there was some truth to that. And I think it's just going to make, I'm not like defending Farhan here or anything, but I think it is going to make Farhan's job easier to do with having Melvin in that clubhouse and Matt Williams and all these guys that Melvin brought over. Farhan can, and the front office can trust these guys to run a clubhouse, and they know how to do it. So I think now we can really see, this isn't giving an excuse to Farhan because he has had 6 years to build a team. But 4 of those or 5 of those years have been with Gabe Kapler, which I think, I mean, it's kind of hard to work with Gabe Kapler, I'd assume. Now he's sort of free. I think he can do his own thing as a GM. He's not having to micromanage the manager in the locker room. So I'm interested to see how that plays out, and maybe he changes our minds. Maybe he's actually a decent GM. He's just been under constant like stress and conflict for the past 5 years.
I know what Dan's doing. I know what he's doing. He's reading it. He's reading it.
Do we want to bring in D-Shot and
oh man, I knew it. I was watching it.
Do we want to bring in D-Shot and Rap and have him wrap it out?
And Farhan did choose Gabe Kapler. I'm not giving him that excuse.
Yes.
But I mean, Kapler is just the ultimate like weirdo. I don't think anybody expected Kapler to be like who he was. I seriously don't. So he's brought on his own stress, but I also think he's able to breathe a little bit right now. He has a competent manager.
Hey, you guys want to come in, D-Shot, and
you could do a 3-way call on your phone.
Oh, we can just bring them into the chat and have
I doubt they're gonna come. They're not gonna come in. I'll put it out there. You want me to put it out there?
You know what? Put it out there. We have it. I don't want to do a phone calls tonight. We'll here's the ground rules. What's the limit? 3-minute max?
Oh,
wait. How about do we have 1 minute if you don't if you don't make the cut? 2 minutes if you're doing okay. 3 minutes or longer if you're doing well.
I don't know, man.
That's kind of hard to.
I got honestly, because of the topic. I think this might get sideways like real quick. Just saying.
Oh, no, we don't need to bring those guys in for that.
Oh, you just want to? Okay, we just want to. Okay,
just open it up.
Anyone wants to come on? There you go, guys.
I was kind of halfway joking.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on in, join.
Let's please try to keep it to sports, guys. That's all I'm asking.
It's going to be sports. We'll talk about Giants. Talk about Warriors.
Yes, Mark. One time he did. Not blocked. He just got the timeout. That's all.
Who was that?
Rap album.
Is that the guy? What's his name?
Henry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Henry.
I that could be a quick trigger. I got blocked and unsubscribed all the time. Torture. You didn't get unsubscribed if you're back.
No, you can't get unsubscribed. You have to do that.
Yeah. We didn't ban you. You got blocked for a few minutes, right?
Oh, that ain't happening here. That's Dan's call there.
I can bring him back. I don't know if he'll come back.
It's up to you.
Can bring him back like Billy Martin just to toss him again.
Like you'll be Steinbrenner and he's
I'll be Steinbrenner. Billy. Oh, rap album. I unsubscribe myself all the time.
All the time. Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
It's called
all right, no worry, Bora. I see you.
Why does he do that? He unsubscribes all the time.
Why? Just stay subscribed. Why keep putting yourself through that?
It's called
because he can't get enough of us. He misses us.
It's called bipolar. I don't know. Manic depressed. What is that?
No, he's addicted. That's addiction.
Yeah, there is 12-step programs for that.
Yeah, Larry was great last night.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He was.
Yeah, play that short. Let's hear that short.
Yeah, let's do that. That's great.
From
Love it.
last night's show, we bring you Larry Krueger
All right, here, let me bring
with
this
a
up.
little bit of Giants talk about their slogan. Here we go.
There was nothing like it. This year it can't be. There's nothing like it. You can't have that slogan 2 years in a row. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, they ran it back. I
There
couldn't
it is.
believe it.
Right there on top.
Where is it?
Right at the top.
Nothing
There-
like it. Oh, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. I how about this? Change it from nothing like it to nothing to like.
And there you go.
nothing to like.
Great. It was great. Great.
Oh, did you guys see that? I saw this somewhere that Jung Hoo Lee's home run today would have been a home run in 29 out of 30 ballpark.
Oh,
You
here we
guys want to
go.
know?
It wouldn't have been a home run at Oracle.
Not at
it
Oracle
wouldn't
Park.
have- not at Oracle. It was the only park that it wouldn't
Of
have been a
course.
home run.
That's
It went to right
classic.
center. Yeah.
That's great. You know, I don't understand this team. You're never going to attract the quality star hitting players that you crave to get. Just change the dimensions. Just all you got to do is shorten that triples alley from 415 to a reasonable 385. You gain 30 feet. Now you can put more bleachers or whatever you want to call them out there. And you can probably put another 30 feet by, I bet you could put another 2,000 seats. And in big games, you'll sell those games. And if you ever got good, because maybe you actually got some of those hitters that you crave, that you desire so badly to sign, but they won't come here because they don't want their numbers to go to pot, and maybe not make all-star games or maybe not make the Hall of Fame. That's a big deal to these big guys. Now you can probably sell those seats, 2,000 seats, if you have a really good team for what, $50 out there, right? 100,000 a night times how many games? 81. Imagine if you collected another $8 million in revenue because you added 2,000 seats, and people were excited because guys were hitting balls out of the park, and you were attracting players like Juan Soto, and maybe Bryce Harper would have come, and maybe Cody Bellinger would have come. 30 feet is a lot of real estate.
Rap Album actually has a really good point. The Giants won 3 World Series in 5 years with these dimensions.
Exactly. Right? Then get your pitching.
Then
Dan,
do that.
Dan, I agree with you.
So then do what?
Things, but
Go
I
get
can't change
Snell, right?
I can't.
Well,
I think it's too. I think if you change the ballpark even more, I think it would really take away a little bit from the ballpark itself. Because there's
you know what,
triples alley.
I am fine with that. I am fine with leaving the ballpark the way it is.
Then go,
but then go get the best pitching.
Exactly.
Develop your hitters. Develop the type of hitters that you can keep in your organization. And if that means you got to go spend money and find the best guys that know how to develop guys in the minor leagues, then go hire those guys and have a stinking, the best pitching and homegrown guys that maybe aren't power hitters, but maybe they have occasional power, but they hit like Panda, and they hit like Posey, and they hit like Crawford and Belt, and maybe find some other guys that and plays defense out there. Yeah, do a poll, Eric. Somebody said do a poll.
Real quick, but here's the thing: is the reason why we're talking about changing the park is because what has Farhan done in these last 5 years? That I think is the issue, right? Because what developed player have the Giants put out there in the last 5 years?
It's gonna
under Farhan. How many has Farhan been able to produce in his tenure?
Patrick Bailey, is that it?
Fit? What pitcher? Maybe Harrison. We don't know. We'll see.
Hey, look, they haven't been able to sign a free agent star since Barry Bonds. Even
Correct.
Sabian couldn't. So
Right.
it's not just Farhan. But at least Sabian knew how to develop a team.
Yes.
And you know what? You know what might happen this year? Harrison might be good. Wisenhunt might come up and be good. Mason Black might be good. Matos might be good. Schmidt might be good. Luciano might be good. These guys all might be good. I mean, more than likely, they're not all going to be good. Some of them are going to be like 4 AAA players. But they could all be good. And you know what? Then Farhan has his development. There's his development. You got was Matos him or was Matos
Nope, previous?
Who's him? Is it Schmidt?
Yeah.
Schmidt. Ramos is previous, right?
Ramos was previous. Luciano was previous.
Fitzgerald is him, right?
Fitzgerald is him.
Okay. And then Wisenhunt and Black is him, right?
Yeah.
So he can. I think this year is the do or die year. I think this year is really the year that we say, all right, is Farhan going to be our future GM or is he going to be our past GM? Because they did give him an extension, but I think it's realistic that if they have a really down year, that he could still be fired. And if none of the farm produces, I think there's a really good chance that he gets fired. Now, if the whole farm produces and they have a pretty good year, he's going to be here for the long term. It's all riding on this regime right here.
Pretty much.
Okay, what else? I can add 2 more. Let's see. What do I want to add here?
The problem with this club, it hasn't been developing the type of players that, and maybe those guys can make it, but we're not even getting to see them consistently. So, let's get this thing going here. We'll do a poll, then we're going to get out of here. I'm keeping it. I said I'd go to an hour and a half tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go right now, guys.
No worries.
I got a early morning tomorrow. So.
All right.
All right, Bora. Have a good one, man.
All right. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you, Bora.
Yeah, Lucius Fox was supposed to be good.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are supposed to be good, and they never turn out. That's why.
Exactly.
The majority don't. The majority don't.
That's what I'm saying. Trade-wise, the getting is good.
Yeah.
Polls out there, by the way.
Exactly, Cliff. They need hitters like Arias who could take advantage of the big gaps in this park. Most importantly, they need players with speed. Team always lacks on the base pass. Yep. I don't know if McRae can be that kind of player. He's definitely got speed for stolen bases.
I think he's got some pop.
We'll see what he can do with the bat.
Gary Brown was supposed to be good.
He stole a base today in the 9th inning. Or was it the 9th inning? I think it was.
Joey Bart was supposed to be good. Yes. I like what Turd's doing here. Tyler Beatty was supposed to be good. Kyle Crick was supposed to be good. Christian Arroyo was supposed to be good. Who else am I missing recently?
They were all supposed to be good.
Yep, exactly. What happened to Lucius Fox? He got traded to, was it Tampa Bay? Is that where he went? Angel Villanova. I heard he's pretty good with a gun. Jalen Davis. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's another one.
Chris Shaw.
Yeah, first rounder.
Yep. Mac Williamson, remember him?
Yeah.
He might have actually been something if he didn't.
Jarrett Parker. Jarrett Parker.
Jarrett Parker? Oh my gosh.
What's the guy that was supposed to be really good? Can't remember his name now. Larry brings him up. Infielder. Not Ryan. What was it? Ryan Thies? What was his name?
There's Todd Linden is out there. Oh yeah. Bishop.
Hunter Bishop. Yeah.
He was a first rounder, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of guys out there. That's what I'm saying. They're not always going to hit. That's why you trade them while their stock is high, right? What does Los always say? Sell high.
Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. You always that's stocks, man.
Yeah, that's I know.
That's the same thing with everything, though. Yeah. Who else was?
Emmanuel.
The problem is you don't want to trade your Zach Wheeler. You know, the guy's still an ace and he's still pitching. And what's his name? Forgetting the name. Beltran.
Oh, Beltran.
He's long gone. And Zach Wheeler is still, is a top pitcher you would love to have.
True. I mean,
that's the problem. I mean,
you don't know. Yeah,
but you know what? You got to take some risk at certain times. You know,
I like what Will Martinez says. Giants are gonna regret not trading Luciano. Yes, correct. I think so. Brett Pill. Yep, there's another one.
Yeah, look at that. Brian Reynolds and Zach Wheeler. Imagine if you had both those guys right now.
But even when they traded Brian Reynolds, he wasn't really high on their prospects when they traded him. But
something's wrong maybe down in the farm then with their development. We'll see. I mean, Bryce Eldridge looks like a guy.
Oh, Foppert.
Yeah, Jesse Foppert.
Yeah. Ryder Jones. I forgot about Ryder Jones.
Oh, the third baseman.
That's a good pull there. RK Snow. Nice.
All these guys that come up, and then Kruk always says, oh, this guy's going to be a good one. This guy's going to be a good one. Look at that. Every guy that comes up. Yep. This guy, and then Kipe. Yeah, I got to agree with you, and geez.
You want me to kill the poll? We're at 42 votes. What do you think?
Give it a few more minutes.
Fair enough.
I wonder if we put together an all-time. We need to do that sometime. An all-time Giants flop, position by position, for drafts. And then maybe the most underrated guys that came up that unexpected. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mark Graves started with Mark. Christian Arroyo. There's another one. First rounder.
Christian Arroyo. Yep. Home runs didn't exist when baseball was invented. You don't need it. Well, it's the game's different than it was in the 1800s. Rap. Just so you know. I don't know if you know that. The game's a little bit different than it was back in the damn 1860s.
A little bit different.
Just a little bit different. Just a tad. So to sit there and say that you want to devalue a home run, that's tough. Home runs are important. All right. I'm not saying that they're the only thing, but they're pretty damn important.
Oh, yeah. Vaughn Brown's on that track. William Van Launching Pad. Yeah. What was his last name? Launch. What was Will Vandal something? What the heck was his name?
Pad?
That's a nickname. He gave up a ton of homers. Will Landingham or something? Can't remember. Yeah. Landingham. Thank you, Cliff. Will Landingham.
Landingham.
Yeah. Yeah. Van Landingham.
Van Landingham.
Yeah. William Van Launching Pad. Yeah. There's names for all these guys. Johnny Disaster.
He's so fun. Wasn't drafted, though.
Nope. How's our poll? What are we at numbers wise?
Yeah, 51.
All right. We got fairly close.
Yeah, it's closer than I thought, to be honest with you.
I'm ready for it to change personally. I want to see exciting baseball. They play boring ass baseball there.
It's
No
because
runs.
of the way they're currently constructed. That's
It's
the
just
problem.
the whole. There's nothing exciting there. Right field ball hit to right center used to be exciting because people played normal.
Played normal, but now they
They
shade it.
shade out there, and nobody pulls the stinking ball down the right field line for an easy triple because the right fielder's sitting there, 140 feet away. I think the second baseman could get to the ball down in the corner before the right fielder would. I'm serious. He's so far there in Triple Valley, you don't see any great triples. A triple is one of the most exciting plays in the game. When that park opened, how many guys, what was that catcher that got 2 triples there? The Giants. Drawing a blank right now, but point is, you're not getting that use of that park anymore, the advantage. Everybody's figured it out.
Yeah, yes, correct.
And so make it an exciting park to play in. How about, you do what we talked about and you cut the darn thing off over to 385 and you have a 7.5 foot wall, 7 foot, when you see some leaping home run rob catches. And
let's preface this, because when you say adjusting the ballpark, you're talking about it making more of a fair ballpark rather than something crazy in right center that's 415, right?
Right. That's all I'm talking about.
That's all we're talking. We're not wanting to make the Great American Ballpark. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about make it somewhat, if there's such thing as an average ballpark. I guess
about 380, about 385 in the power alleys.
Yeah.
You already got 391 in straightaway center.
Mm-hmm.
Just loop it, make it 390. I don't care. Still 390 that's 25 feet.
Yeah.
It would be, huge gaps and no home runs is exciting baseball to me. I hate the Cracker Jack cookie cutter. Yeah, I get that too, Nick. I do get that. I thought the Polo Grounds was a pretty cool park, to look at. Coors Field's a big park. I like the look. It's a beautiful ballpark. It's a beautiful park. But, to me, it's hard to go see games that there's no hitting. It's just, especially, maybe it is just the team. I don't know.
The way that this team has been constructed over these last few years really does not play to the strengths of the park, does it?
No. Yeah. I could go either way. If they want to leave it and the park's left, again, it's a beautiful park. I don't think they'll ever change it. I don't think you're ever going to attract anybody that's a star. You're never going to get, if you want that superstar, you know what, guys? Don't ask and get upset when the Giants can't sign a superstar and you want and you say you want the park the same, because they're not coming.
Right.
They're not coming. Juan Soto's coming next year as a free agent. He's not coming to the Giants. Okay. Ohtani could knock it out here. Obviously someone just put it was built for Barry. If guys can hit it down the line more, it's, you're going to hit balls out.
It was also built for Arenado. It was built for Goldschmidt. It was built for Alonso. Those guys don't have any issues.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We got 61 votes. Maybe another 20 votes, guys.
See if we can get it.
Come on, vote. You want to
What's up, Robert?
Ballpark would still be beautiful, even if you did move it in a little bit.
Yeah, you're still not
I mean,
gonna lose
when they
the
moved it in
aesthetics.
to put the bullpen, I thought they were going to go from 421 to 400. Everybody did.
Come on, the beautiful ballpark. Are people going over there and saying, "Oh, right center is beautiful"? No, you know what they're saying? Look at the ocean, look at the bridge, and that's the beauty of the ballpark. It's not let me gaze upon right center field. What a heavenly place that place
I'll
is.
tell
Come on.
you what, the players hate it. I
Yeah, they don't like
guarantee you the players hate it. Brandon
Yeah.
Belt hated it. He was robbed so many home runs.
Oh, a lot.
I mean, you hit a ball 420. It used to be 421, right?
Yes.
You hit a ball 420 feet high and deep, and it's just a pop out. It's like geez, that's frustrating. I mean, yeah, the Coke bottle someone just met, that's a beautiful. The whole park is beautiful. It's a great design. You can have the same design. Take it in from 415 to 395 if you want. Still big ballpark.
Still a big ballpark.
But at least you're going to attract some players, left-handed power hitters. You're going to attract those left-handed power hitters. I mean, they did get Correa, right? They signed Correa.
They signed Correa. They did.
They signed Soler.
They signed Soler.
He doesn't hit the ball to right center
Nope.
much. And he could probably hit it out still. He's so powerful.
I could.
I mean, we see a lot of guys hit the ball straight away center now. It goes out. It's just that area that jets out from what was the dimensions where that archway was, where we said to change it? Was it 365?
365.
Right there?
Right there at that corner.
Just take that 365 and round it and make it 395. You're bringing, it's still a nice park.
Yep.
I don't know. I think the game's changed so much that
It
I
has.
don't think
Yes.
the Giants can just win on their pitching. You know what I'm saying? They don't do it now. I mean, they won because they had star pitching.
Yes.
They won because they had Lincecum, Kane, and Mad Bum.
Yes.
It's not like you just throw out any pitchers and they're going to win.
Correct. Exactly.
So getting back to Rap, they won because they had Lincecum, Mad Bum, and Kane, 3 all-star pitchers. If they had it today, they would win again. And it doesn't matter if it was 395 or 415. They would win.
Yep.
But they'd attract some hitters too because they'd be winning.
Correct.
And the players would say, well, yeah, I can hit it out at 390, I'm not,
What's up, Moses? I mean, they traded for Hunter Pence and he decided to stay here. They extended him and he wanted to stay because the team was winning. It's amazing what winning can do to players. And had a great bullpen. Absolutely, heroes. And had a great bullpen.
And they can have a great bullpen this year, too, if they signed some
could.
pitchers and moved Hicks to the pen.
Yes! Come on! Right, exactly. Stop with this Hicks as a damn starting pitcher, please. Put him in the damn bullpen. Go get Snell.
Yeah, just, I'm about ready to say go get Snell and give him 10 years. What the heck? What do I care? What do I care?
They got the money. It's not like we're poor, right? I say we. It's not like the Giants are poor.
Yeah.
Giants aren't poor.
Come on, guys. Let's get 12 more votes.
What was it that? Oh, I gotta cut that into a short too. What Larry said. Farhan is smarter than us, but we're smarter than him.
Right.
That was pretty good. I'm gonna do once the season starts. Then I might have. I got to remember where the hell.
Oh, did you see the tweet that somebody sent me?
No.
Check this out. He might be in the chat tonight. So he was in the chat last night. Let me see. Here it is.
Yes, they are beaches.
Here
Yes,
it is.
they are.
It was from Mick. Mick, if you're out there, wave your hand. Larry's Giants takes are effing hilarious. My wife has a machine that can print out logos and sayings on T-shirts. I will get some of these made. I will share it when they're done. LOL, Larry. More rants on the Giants, please.
There we go. We got. I'm telling you, I loved it. Giants. I won't finish it, but that's great.
Oh, imagine if they moved the fences in back in the day, the Kinsler ball that got hit on the top of the wall.
No, that part wouldn't have been adjusted, right? Well,
Where
no,
did
they actually brought in that fence already, right? Center field.
They brought in that from 399 to 391. Is that the
Yes.
area?
Correct. That was the area. But I think it wasn't it closer. Wasn't it a little bit closer to left center? But it was definitely center field.
Let me see Ian Kinsler. Let me see if I'll take a look at it real quick.
Yeah, that was crazy. Hit the top of the wall and came right back in.
Can we play that without?
Nope.
No.
Even without it, man, we had that clip of Kapler with no sound and we got hit.
Who's out there looking at us?
Yeah, it was 399 in 2010 and 391 now. Yep. Snell got a qualifying offer, so whoever signs Snell has to give up a draft pick, right?
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. That's why I wouldn't sign Chapman. He got one too.
Didn't they reduce the round that you could get that draft pick? It's not like because it used to be your first round.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know, Kyle.
Oh, Ron Washington was the manager of Texas in 2010.
Yes, he was.
Okay, there it goes. 399, 39. Oh, yeah. That was just to the left of the 399.
Just to the left is what I thought, yeah.
It would have been brought in. That was brought in.
Yep. That part would, yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, that's the bullpen area right there. Yep. Wow. Yeah. That would have been a home run.
Yes, it would have been. Where are we at? We're at 66.
Well, how about if we move the dang fences in during the top half of the inning and I mean in the bottom half and then put them back.
Yet, just put them on some damn hydraulic cylinders and they're constantly moving, man, all over the coming in. You know, they
like one of those games.
Be like a damn circus out there.
Yeah. Would that be great, man? You just
We got hit with Kapler's clip a couple of days ago. The one that we had where he's coming out of the dugout with no sound. Yeah, we got we weren't eligible for monetization for that one because of that clip. And Dan recorded it off his TV.
Yeah. We're at 67 votes, guys. It's actually fairly close.
Yeah, it's close. I'm telling you, it's closer than I thought.
I'm convincing.
Did I miss the positive hour, Brian? It's pretty good.
Who?
No positive hour.
No, we did
Matter
not
of
have
fact,
a
it went
positive.
into it started off with some character assassination.
Oh, the beginning?
Yeah, the beginning.
You mean like LB jeans or LB what L
Yeah,
what's that?
LB.
LB.
Yes, LB.
I
It
think
wasn't me, LB.
LB in New Hampshire.
Sure.
Where's LB? That company. They make
Oh,
backpacks.
LL Bean.
LOB LO or what is it? LBB?
Isn't it
L-
LL Bean?
Yeah, LL Bean. Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Sure.
LL. I mean that Eric was.
Man, no.
Eric was going off on him. I don't know. You think that comment we might have to take that one little comment out? The Freudian slip.
Freudian.
Blame it on Freud. I mean, can't you just have a little? Do we live in that woke of a world where we can't?
No, I'm just having some fun with it. I'm just having some fun.
Oh, okay. Because when you said we're gone, I was like,
no. I was just messing around.
Okay, good. Because I didn't know how. I mean,
no,
it's like
I'm just talking. You got blacklisted from being able to cover anything. So,
well, that's whatever.
Next positive day. There you go. The next positive day will be next leap year. See you in 4 years.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Leap year today.
We should be positive. You know what? Gosh darn it. I forgot it's leap year. We only have a little time before leap year is over. So we're going to switch gears here, guys. Hold on. I'm going to be a fanboy. I got to get this blue off. I got Dodger blue on tonight. Hold on.
Oh, brother.
It is fanboy day.
Oh, my God.
Hold on here.
Oh. Thanks, Brian. Oh, thanks, Mark. Oh, man. Yeah. I ain't doing it. It ain't happening. No way. Ain't happening. No positivity over here. Nope. They signed Snell? Yeah, there may be some positivity coming out. Snell and Montgomery? Yeah, there's some positive there. If you sell just Montgomery, man, that's not as great as Snell, but you're on the positive track. Hey, there you go, Jimmy. Exactly. Oh, that's great. I know exactly what to do. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's great, Jimmy. I could blame you. All right, here we go. Billy or Jimmy, this is all on you, buddy. All on you. Here we go. Just waiting for Dan to get back. He's probably watching on his TV in his front room. Shota, you're positive Giants will win one game at least one, or will win at least one game in 24. There you go. Oh my God, I could see. All right.
Welcome everybody to Positivity Hour. I am ready to go.
All right, thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Jimmy put that up. He put me up to that.
You had that ready. Look at I am fanboy.
Oh my God, man! You make me want to vomit in my freaking coffee cup.
Hey, it's positivity hour. You want me to be this one? Spring training, a little too white there. How about if we go here? How about if we go here? You like that? We could go here. Which one are we going to go with? We got some more. Let's just go traditional. Come on. Here we go. let me tell you about my ball club. My ball club. Yeah. We are the champions of the world. This is Positivity Hour. This is 2024. And the San Francisco Giants are going to go all the way. That's right. You heard it here. Fanboy. We are. Do I own any of the new pants?
I own it in the new pants.
Oh man.
That's not positive.
So
Woo.
this is how can I be positive?
See, look, you have to work
Hey,
at that.
who's won the most World Series since 2010 in baseball? Huh? Come on. Who's got the most World Series won since
The
2010?
Giants since 2010.
Who's
Correct.
got 2?
Who?
Boston?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Correct. Boston.
18.
Houston?
Houston's got 2. What did Boston get? 2013 and
Right.
18?
And 18, right? Yeah. And Houston had it in 17.
Cardinals
right?
got 2011.
Right.
Royals got it in 15. Cubs in 16.
Right. Who had it in 13? 13 was Boston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 was the Astros.
Right.
18 was the Red Sox. 19 was the Nationals. 20 was the Doyers.
Dodgers.
21 was the Braves.
Braves. 22.
22 was the Astros.
Astros.
And 23 was the Rangers. Who's got the most? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Don't you forget that. Don't ever tell me that we aren't the baddest. Don't you even talk back to me. I got 3 of these championships. Who cares if we suck right now? We don't suck. We're going all the way. Yeah. Go, team, go. This is the Homer Hour.
Oh my. What are you doing? What?
Oh, tell me I'm not a positive Giants fan. Come on. I'm Max Rosito.
Who the hell's Max Rosito?
Max Rosito on the Giants Crook and Clipe on Facebook.
Oh.
Nobody knows what they're talking about because Positive Max says Giants are Farhan are unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
You know what?
That's its positivity. Tell us about this good Farhan Zaidi.
You know, I just can't. I can't do it for that much longer. I can't be that fake. Where's my blue shirt? Screw it. I can't do it, guys. Can't do it. I gave you 3 minutes of positive action. Senior. Oh, what was he saying in there? What was there a Dodger Nation in here?
No. I think he was on Dodgers Nation. He's the isn't he the YouTube guy, right?
I don't know. Was somebody in here thinking I was talking really good about the Giants and that they believed it?
Oh, maybe it's possible.
That's true, Rap. The Giants, that's what I'm pissed off about. Sell your history. Sell your history that you are the winningest franchise
Okay,
in Major League Baseball regular
here's
season games.
a great question. Do you think Farhan Zaidi knows anything about the history of the San Francisco Giants? Seriously, do you think he does? Being the president of baseball operations, do you think he has any clue in the history?
He's
this
got
club.
to. He's got to.
Come on. Do you think?
He has to. Does he care about it? I doubt it. Does he know it? He has to know it. Adam Copes did a skit about Ohtani on KMBR and the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I thought it was real. Got all. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What jersey? Whose jersey? Who is this jersey belong to? Don't say, Eric. You know.
I ain't saying I know. Yep. We'll see how much. I know the chat's got to know. Somebody in the chat's got to know.
Whose jersey is this? Come on.
Come on.
Brock Purdy.
Purdy.
No.
Brian Wilson? No. Let's see who's going to be the first one to get it. Webb? No.
We got some new guys.
Buster Posey? No.
I have a Buster shirt in there. Oh, Cliff Martinez got it.
Cliff Martinez. Look at that.
There it is. Panic. Got it on sale when they released them.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I probably should get me a
Buy
Crawford
low,
one.
sell high.
Go get me a Crawford one. Hey man, I like the old players. I like Lee. I think Jung Hoo Lee is going to be he's going to probably be
okay.
I think Jung Hoo Lee is going to be the #1 jersey seller of the Giants this year.
I'm not going to make my determination till after the second season. That'd be kind of unfair. Yeah.
What happens if he hits 320?
Oh, that would be unbelievable. If he does that in his first year, then holy crap. Wow.
So Benji says, I like Ohtani. I'm not buying the New Jerseys. Crap. Yeah, they're junk.
The New Jerseys are bad.
Hey, Benji, you missed last night's show. Welcome back, by the way, Benji. I don't know what you've been gone a while, but we were talking about you, hoping you were okay. Glad to have you back. Ned Coletti was on last night, and I made it's not a bold prediction. I don't think it's a bold prediction. It's just a prediction. No Dodger in LA Dodger history has hit 50 home runs. The closest was 49 by Sean Green in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
I said Shohei Ohtani, I believe, hits 55 this year or more. Why do I say that? Because of the lineup, the guys he's got around him, and he doesn't have to worry about pitching at all.
Or playing a position.
He just goes up there and gets probably 5 at-bats on the road and 4 at-bats at home.
Yep.
Why 5 on the road? Because they'll get 9 innings.
Because man, yeah.
in the road on home, they'll be only majority of their home games they'll only get 8 at-bats. The Dodgers. But you know what? He may get 5 at-bats because they'll bat around.
I was just gonna say if they're hitting like I think they're gonna hit it.
He'll average over 4.5 at-bats probably. Where he bats, he's going to bat second. And probably Freeman's going to be behind him. Because Freeman hits. Pull up Freddie Freeman's stats for me, please. I think he hits pretty equally against lefties and righties. We did this once, didn't we?
I think we did. Yes, we did. I remember.
Check it out, though.
You want to look at his splits, right?
Yeah. Turn the camera off. Got to spit a loogie.
Yeah, please turn off the camera. Oh my! What the hell? I think that goes without saying, doesn't it?
Of course it does. I turn the mic off and the camera, man. I got this.
Oh my god!
got
What
this
is going
congestion.
on?
Got this congestion, man. I gotta,
Oh, man.
just keeping it real. Exactly, Nick. Yeah. I don't know. Can you hear it in my voice? There's a drive, deep right field.
Let's see what's
The other night it was really deep. Dang, this congestion just wants to hang around.
All right, here we go. Left-handed. Don't mess around. What are you doing here? And there you go. Right here. Against righties, he's batting 313. Lefties, 275.
Huh. Who's their leadoff hitter? Betts?
Betts.
I'll bet you it's Betts.
Yeah.
Who's
Betts?
who? If they wanted to put a right-hander behind him, who could that be? Will Smith?
You talking about?
How about what's his name? The right fielder, Teoscar.
Teoscar?
He strike out too much to bat third.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he strikes out.
It's probably Freeman. It's probably going to go Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, Smith.
Thanks, Sugarnut. Appreciate that.
Muncy in the 5 spot, and then 6 will probably be Teoscar.
Teoscar, yeah.
Teoscar.
Whatever. And then you got Outman. Will probably be towards the bottom.
Yeah,
he might have a better year this year.
Yeah. Benji said Muncy and Teo after that. Yeah, I mean, Benji said the funniest part of the show was when we did the pair and everybody's trying to guess what the pair was. The bike seat. Remember that?
Oh, man. That was weird.
That was weird. We do some weird stuff here on the NorCal.
Yes. Yes, we do. Hawk and loogies, all that stuff, man.
Hey, at least we haven't ripped any for a while.
It's been a while since we hit the good old fart button, has it?
It has.
There may have to be a flurry of farts when the regular season
we don't want to do
starts.
that.
If they decide to go with jelly in the rotation,
gosh.
The fart machine is alive and well.
Yeah.
Bell and Longoria are still available. I'm sure they will be. It's going to be frustrating, yes. Nice, Brian. NorCal Sports Network. Come for Giants bashing and stay tuned or stay for weird stuff. Last time it was stay for mispronunciations. A lot of that going on too. Rap Album really likes Meckler in center field. His defense has got to get better. Meckler's defense has to get better. Because right now his bat wasn't quite playing. Maybe it'll be different this year. I think he's going to start in AAA though. That outfield's pretty crowded.
Reading the PC?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
All right.
I'm not sure exactly what the craziness stuff. Anyway, we'll see. We don't have much time. Gonna have to get rolling here pretty soon.
Yep.
I gotta get.
How old are we, man? Seriously, how old are we? Oh man.
Hey, see if you guys can see what the key is. Well, go ahead,
What was the indicator?
yeah, indicate. Go ahead, give the signs again, Eric.
You mean the sign? You mean this?
No, you're not supposed to tell them the sign.
There's only one sign. What else was I doing, man?
You're supposed to, yeah, but you got to wait for the indicator. Like when you give the sign, they go this.
Yeah, but I gave one.
Yeah, but you got to try and make them guess what the sign was.
Well, we'll change it up next time. Maybe next time on a hockaloogie or something.
Here.
Oh.
All right, in the chat, we gotta have some fun here. This is baseball. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you what the sign is, and then the indicator. All right, and then I'm gonna pull this off on you.
Oh, what is going on? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we are a lot older, but fart noises still makes us laugh. Oh man, I know.
All right.
What do we got here? Oh, we're good.
Okay, here we go. I'm doing the fart machine now. I'm gonna be the third base coach. Come on, this is let me pull up the
What are we doing?
What the hell?
What are we doing, man?
Hey, you know what? They didn't want to credential us. We're gonna have some fun. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna have to do.
See if you guys can guess. Okay.
What was the indicator?
Here's guess the indicator here. See, go ahead, do it again, Eric.
Oh man, dude.
See if you can steal the signs.
No, it's not. Oh, Nick got it. Nick got it. Nick got it. Oh my god.
My gut's hurting.
I know. Damn. Yeah, look, everyone's leaving now.
Oh,
What are we, the Astros? Woo!
oh man.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna change the indicator. I'm gonna change the indicator. This is nothing to do here tonight. Okay, I'm gonna change the indicator.
You just shat yourself. You just shat yourself. Yes, Nick, that was real. That was real. There was no indication. The indication was the mic going to the ass. That was the indication. Oh my god. Everyone's like, wait, was that real? Oh man. I better take a look at our subs. Where the hell are we at now?
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh, Dan's losing it, man.
Jeez.
Oh my God. That needs to be on a loop. Oh, damn. Oh, what is going on?
All right, here's the indicator. Ready? You ready?
Hold on 1 second. I'm messing with this real quick. Oh my God. Oh, give me a second. Here we go. Here we go.
What are you doing?
I know. Ah, damn. Yeah, look, everyone's leaving now.
Oh,
What are we, the Astros? Ah. Woo! Harry.
oh man.
Oh, what?
Oh, jeez.
What are you doing?
We gotta cut that out.
Yeah, you cut it out, all right. Yeah, look, everyone's leaving now. You cut it out.
Oh.
What are we, the Astros?
Don't get that off. Come on.
Ah.
Get-
Woo!
Get the old
Look at
one off.
Oh man.
Why are we on there twice? Here we go. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
my
All
God.
right. All right. You got the indicator?
Oh, hold on. No.
Read
I
the
don't
read
have the
price.
indicator.
All right.
Oh, what is going on?
Let me know when you got the indicator. The chat's gonna have a hard time with this one.
Okay.
We ready?
Hold on. What? Wait, one more time. All right, got it.
Okay. You got it?
Got it.
All right, here we go, guys. See if you can catch the indicator before. Here we go. You watching?
Hold on. Yep.
You watching me?
Yeah, got it.
Look straight
Yep.
ahead.
We're good.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Oh man. What was the
What are we
indicator?
Oh
See if
my
anybody's we got any sign stealers out there?
Oh my gosh, man. I'm losing
Nobody's
it.
come on, we need some sign stealers.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, man. He just snuck this exactly. Wasn't even paying attention. All of a sudden I heard it. I was like, I know what that was.
Wait till I get some fiber in me, man.
No.
Okay, no. Oh, wait a minute.
Close.
Oh,
But it wasn't close. Close.
Nick, here we go again. Ready,
Remember,
guys?
Close is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Horseshoes and hang. Here we go again. Ready?
Yep.
Watching?
Yep. What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're playing third base. Catch the signs. Nick says.
I think they got to be a little bit more specific, right?
You got to be specific. Here we go again. Eric's got to be a little quicker on the trigger, though.
Oh, but when I hit it, there's a delay.
I'll try a different one. It should be ready.
Yeah, I'll try a different one.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep. Oh my gosh. No sign hit away.
All right.
Oh my!
We could do a different sound. Doesn't have to be a fart sound, but
Yeah, what can I do?
anyway. Green light. It's actually the bunt sign was it was the second. Bud Brad got it. Second nose. Yep.
Second time to the nose.
Second time to the nose. That's pretty much how baseball works. They change them up. You know.
Brian Iglesias, what am I doing with my life watching this? If we change the fart noise, we riot.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a little odd, little off tonight, little crazy night here.
What happened? All of a sudden, we just went.
It just went
the rails.
downhill. It just went off the rails. Checking the scoreboard. See who won that Nuggets Heat game. Nuggets won. Shoot. Lakers won, barely beat Washington in overtime. Doggone it.
Okay, I'm going to end the poll. 87 votes.
How did it turn out?
47 say leave it the same. 34 short and right center. 18% move up home plate.
Okay. Boy, the Lakers won in overtime. Doggone it.
This last 20 minutes was the best part of the show.
Yeah, you stay late, you get some different you get some special no
kidding. We need to make that behind a paywall or something.
Yeah, paywall the last hour, I'll put my Giants pants on the last
Oh no. Oh, I'll be out of here. I'll be gone.
Oh man. I got these shirts are cool. See how stretchy these things are? Do you have 32 cool at Costco up there?
Oh, I think
32 degrees, or maybe it's cold.
Yeah, they usually have that at wintertime, if I'm not mistaken.
These are nice, man. They're like fit you really tight. Trying to work on my gut.
Got a boiler going, huh?
Not too bad. A little bit.
Turn sideways. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Getting there.
Good deal.
I need to, if I get the back in shape, then I can get back on the golf course. Dang.
Back still bugging you.
Yeah, it's the SI joint. It just kills me. I got to have cataract surgery now in 2 weeks.
Really? That left eye?
Yeah, they told me. I was at the doc Tuesday. Today's Thursday. So I got the cataract. He told me I'd get it. But once I get the cataract removed, get the new lens in, I'll see like really good again.
Nice.
So just in time for ping pong.
Oh, you think you have a chance, huh?
You know what? I should have probably played you beforehand. Then I would have had an excuse.
Then you would have had an excuse.
I would have had an excuse.
Yeah, if you come down here to the Bay Area, man, we'll have to find a place to play ping pong. Not too many places I think have just, hey, come play ping pong.
Who's Dr. Perkins?
I have no idea.
Mark Graves.
Oh.
Maybe that's
eye doctor over by where
that's an eye doctor or something. I don't know. Yeah, I got this. Could I show the doctor? Can I do that?
I don't think you can.
Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. See if I could. Yeah, my eyes are still, they need help, but They were. They're not too bad to check out this doc.
Oh, that's your doc?
Yeah, it's going to be the doc. Yeah. So she's board certified from Puerto Rico. Received honor of summa cum laude. Completed ophthalmology training at Eastern Virginia Medical School in Norfolk. Last year as a chief resident, pursued fellowship in cornea and external, specialized in treating disease of the cornea and performing cataract surgery. Originally from Puerto Rico, was fluent in English and Spanish while completing passed her medical boards and placed in the top 1% in the nation. She was also chosen for the prestigious Honor Society Alpha Omega Alpha. Anyway, that's who the doctor that the retina guy recommended. So, I'm just going off of but my eyes seem to be bothering me too now. I think I'm. I'll think of. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, Dr. Perkins is fart doctor. Oh, Mark. He did Mark's. Okay. Cataract's pretty basic surgery, I think.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah. So, but Brad, I think they cut and paste that for all doctors. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll see her Monday if she doesn't look anything like that. That would be
man, that Paul Skeens is going to be something, isn't he?
yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's going to be good. Yeah. It would be really bad is if I went in there to the doctor and I thought that, like that was true. That was a stock photo, and you went into the doctor's office and says, "Oh, hi, I'm Dr. Garcia." So I'd be like, yeah. So anyway, let's call it a night. It's midnight here, 11 o'clock in Cali. Is Matthew with us right now, or is he out? Matthew's not with us, is he?
I haven't seen him tonight.
Okay.
I've not seen him tonight.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging with us. It's been fun. As always, gets a little crazy.
It does. That it does.
Yeah. We're here to entertain, talk Giants baseball, have a little fun. We're going to have the need to get real creative this year. It looks like, to
yeah.
Entertainment purposes. It could be long season.
Gosh, the only thing is we can't. At least we got to make fun of Kapler last year.
Yeah, might have to be well, we'll see. Hey, they can't get on us if our takes are right.
No, not at all, right?
You can't say, well, those guys are really horrible. They're terrible. They're haters. Well, we're not haters. We're just going to tell you what we think.
Right.
Hey, they signed Lee and Snell and Montgomery. What's over your shoulder? Is there something flying?
No, just cat running by.
Oh, okay. I say if they sign Snell and Montgomery, I'll tell you that this team is going to fight for a wild card spot.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, if they get both of them, I think they'll be in the thick of it because you got a damn good.
You'd have one of the better
rotation.
pitching staff. You'd have the best pitching staff in the National League West.
Yes, correct.
I mean, even better than Yamamoto, Glasnow, and Kershaw when he comes back. And they got what's that young kid's name? Bobby.
Bobby Miller.
Miller, yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, so I mean, it would be at least they'd be interesting.
Yeah.
They still might lose, 4-3
Yeah.
rather than 9-1.
True. True. But I don't see why they just don't do it. That need was there before Beck even went down.
I like Bub Rab's idea of moving off of Yaz, Slater, Davis, and Conforto. You know what? Play the younger guys and have good, solid pitching.
Got to be bold to do that, though.
You got to be bold. Yeah.
And I don't think Farhan isn't necessarily a bold.
I'll tell you what. Signing those guys to 3-year contracts with high AAVs or 2-year even, if it doesn't pan out, you'll get a haul for some prospects.
Yeah, that's true.
For a trade.
Yeah.
So to me, it's a win-win. If they pitch well and keep you, right in the thick of the race, you're good. But if you're not in the race because the young guys are still not there and they're not coming through, you trade those guys and then get better younger guys.
I mean, if you think about it, if they sit there and if you got Webb, Snell, say you got Snell for 2 years and he opts out after that second year, but next year you would have Webb, Snell, and if you could get Montgomery, then Ray comes back, and then Harrison. Oh my gosh!
It should be and you know what? It's right there for the taking.
If Harrison, but the first four. I mean, come on.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You get those guys going, Harrison will be better for it. It makes him better.
It does. Because think
it
about
does.
that. He's going to learn from all those guys.
Well, that, and then it's just
less pressure.
Less pressure. He can go out and throw. I mean,
he could hone his craft a lot easier.
It's right there for the taking. It's right there. All they got to do is just decide they want that. They want it bad enough. See, the difference between the Dodgers and the Giants, the Dodgers got all their shopping done early because they knew what they wanted and they went and got it.
Yep. You're right. Correct.
Farhan is twiddling his thumbs, waiting. He's waiting for the blue light special, the light to go on, and then he's going to try and strike. And if he's not ready for it, someone else gets him.
And you know what? Where Farhan really screwed up? Man, we're supposed to be shutting this down. You know where he really screwed up? He probably could have got Snell a little bit cheaper before Beck went hurt. Now that Beck is hurt, now what do you think Scott Boras is doing with Farhan?
Oh yeah,
he's messing with him now. Now it's a need. Remember, I said that. I said Boras is probably waiting until a pitcher gets hurt, and then they're going to come crawling to Boras, and they're going to have to overpay anyways. But it's going to even be that much more.
Yeah, good
because
point.
Now, whatever.
Fossey, I got here. Why is? Well, I had Giants hats on, Fossey.
You missed the positivity.
3-minute positivity. Yeah, we had the Fossey. We had the Joe Panic jersey on. We were going positive, and then it just blew up. So there you go. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8:30, and then one more week of same. Then we get one more week on this different time zone, and then we get.
Then we're on the same time.
Starting March 11th or 12th, whatever it'll be.
The 10th is when it switches.
Yeah, but our show.
Oh yeah. Well,
11th.
No, because it's going to happen at 2:00 in the morning on the 10th. So yeah, on the 10th.
11th. On the 11th.
Is it? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Monday.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Correct.
So the 11th, we will be on the same time, and I can in this show right now, like at 11:10.
instead of 12.
And yeah. So everybody have a good night.
Yep.
We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. And remember, always keep it positive.
Woo!